the sawmill, friends. We're going to finish up this maple today. We started this one in the last video. If you didn't see that, there's a link down below. You guys can go catch up to right now where we're at. We should get about 3 more 8/4 slabs out of this. I'll do pattern mode on the sawmill so we get exactly 2-inch slabs out of what we got left on here. This is just a little over 6 inches, so we'll probably have 1 waist cut coming off to start the pattern mode. After we finish this one up, we got a good one, guys. We're finally going back to some nice black walnut. I got an 8-footer over here, and it's got probably 2 crotches on it. So I'm really looking forward to this one. I picked it up in Virginia a few weeks ago when I got the dump trailer. This is a shocker. Cabbage is up here with us today. What's going on, everybody? I was wondering when you was going to come up here. I've not seen you all morning. So stick here with me, guys. We'll knock out this maple real fast. I'll get cabbage out of the way so he don't get killed. And we'll move on to that walnut right there. That walnut, guys, will be worth the wait. Trust me, I've been thinking about it all weekend. 2 crotches and a good possibility there might be some curl in it as well. Let's go, buddy. Let's get you out of the way before I run over you. Guys, that has not happened to me since probably last summer when I had that terrible apple log up here and I was hitting metal with every pass. But right there, check it out, Cabbage. You come look at it too, didn't you, buddy? We hit a nail, and that's a risk that you take when you get a log from a tree service, because most of the time with a tree service, it's coming from a residential area, from somebody's front or backyard. And I usually have pretty good luck with my tree service guys, but sometimes this does happen. But it's not that bad because we have 1 more cut left here on this timber and we're done. And if I get this nail pulled out of here successfully, and I have to pull it out of this slab also, that way it's out of there before I dry this stuff, we should be okay. Famous last words, I'll hit metal 1 more time on the next pass, but this does happen, guys. And it's always aggravating, but the only good thing about it is that blade was at the end of its life as far as needing to be resharpened. So I was going to change the blade out anyways when I finished up this log and moved on to the walnut. So we'll do that now, after I pull the nail out. So let me get my tools and we'll pull that thing out and finish this up. Cabbage, why didn't you tell me that was there? What's wrong with you? You're slacking today, buddy. You're slacking. Whenever you hit a nail on timber, it's kind of hard to get out. I save my broken screwdrivers for stuff like this. I don't want to use my good wood chisels on something like this. So always keep your broken screwdrivers for pulling nails out. But the first thing I try is this right here. And this is kind of based off of old design. This is made by Crescent, and it's a nail puller. You put it down on here, you slam it down a few times, and it hooks the nail if you're lucky, and it pries it right out. So, you better work good for me there, tool. I've been sitting here bragging on you. And this will damage the timber just a little bit, but that is what epoxy is for, guys. So I'd much rather have to fill a hole with epoxy than change planer blades because I hit a piece of metal here. That'd be a bad day right there. Alright. Oh yeah, pulled right out. Wasn't much left on that one. That was a little nail actually. Hopefully that's the last one. Before we finish off that maple, I want to show you all the last slab that we just cut that we hit metal on. This is the best face. The metal was on the other side of it. Man, that is some nice stuff right there. Got spalting going on just about everywhere. Different colors popping out. And right there at the top, some decent crotch figure coming through. Not too bad. Other than hitting that nail, I'm really happy with how this log just turned out, guys. It's been a good day so far, even though we hit metal. This is an 8-footer. It's black walnut. You guys already know that. And something else I get asked on this channel all the time is how in the world do you come across so many nice logs, especially the crotch walnut logs? And here's the secret, guys. Make friends with your local forester and log buyers. And I should have done that 10 years ago, and I didn't do it probably until about 4 years ago. And it will pay off, guys, because those guys are in the timber every day buying stands of timber off of loggers, buying land sometimes to have logged by the company they work for. And they come across stuff like this all the time, guys. So find those guys in your area. Find the forester, the timber buyers, not necessarily just the loggers, but the guys that are going out and buying from the loggers. Most of the time a logger ain't gonna deal with somebody like me who just buys 1 or 2 logs. They want to sell truckloads. So the log buyers will go out and they'll see stuff like this on the ground that's left behind from the loggers, and they know people like me are looking for it, and they can get you that stuff at a good price, guys, I'm telling you. The reason it is the most unique walnut log I've ever had on the mill, or the potential for being the most unique, is because we have not 1, not 2, but 3 areas for potential crotch figure in the slabs. So I think if I do things right today, some of these slabs will produce up to 3 areas of crotch figure. I've never had that on a slab before. I've had it with 2 before, but never 3. So this is gonna be really exciting, guys. Check this out, we're at the bottom of the timber, and this log, like I was saying, has 3 potential crotch figures, which makes it the most figured wood I'll ever saw probably up to this point. But when you throw in some possible curl, it just gets ridiculous right here. So check it out. You got these little ripples right here where the bark is missing. And in my experiences, when you see stuff like this, it's like little mountains here on a map. When you see those little ripples in the bark right there, or underneath the bark rather, that's usually a very good sign that you're going to have some curly figure timber inside of the log. Oh my goodness, right there in the middle. Huh. Got some curl right there, friends. Got some curl going on. Didn't see it until we put the water on.